Hey guys, and welcome back to another Sunday school video. Today we're actually going to be doing a little bit of baking. We're not going to have to put anything in the oven this time. We're just going to need the microwave and then we're going to pop it in the fridge. But we're going to be making chocolatey rice krispies or cornflake little treats, okay? So first of all, you're going to need some chocolate and you're also going to need some cereal. Whoops! So the reason that we're going to be making crispy cakes is because I want to show you that God can take things that don't really seem like they work together, chocolate, cornflakes, something that's messy, you'll see how messy it gets in a minute, and He can make something beautiful and delicious and wonderful, and He can do that with our lives as well as with our food. Awesome, right? So I'm going to go put this in the microwave until it's all melted, and then I'm going to pop these into a mixing bowl. Once the chocolate is all nice and melted, I'm going to pour it over my cereal and I'm going to mix. Then I'm going to pop them into some cupcake cases, and then they're going to go into the fridge. And I'll talk to you about how God can turn a messy and strange thing into a really, really good thing. So first of all, I'm going to go and pop these in the microwave and I'll be back in a sec. And I'm back. Okay. If you want to do this activity, make sure that you get an adult to help you with the microwave, because the plate can sometimes be really hot after you've melted the chocolate. So on here we have our melted chocolate. Try not to drop it. And I'm going to pop my cereal into my big mixing bowl. So I'm going to pour it all in. And it doesn't always seem like all this melty chocolate and this cereal is going to work well together. But actually it tastes really good together. And God can take things that don't seem to make sense and make them really good, make them really cool. Sometimes in our lives things don't make sense, or there's something that we don't like and we have to do something. Sometimes things don't make sense. Sometimes it feels like we have lots of things to do and none of them really work together. But God can make them work together the same way He's going to make this work deliciously. So the next thing we're going to do is the more messy part. We're going to pour our chocolate in. So pour it on over your Rice Krispies. Okay. And this is the messy part. See, sometimes God does things and it can be really messy. And it's so messy you think, what on earth is going on? But out of that really messy thing, good things come. God can take broken things, messy things, strange things, difficult things, and make them really good. You'll see how good it is after we take it out of the fridge and we get to try it. Okay, try to get as much of the chocolate off there as possible. So now in my bowl, can you see there is chocolate and cornflakes? And now I'm going to mix it all in. Get every single cereal covered in the chocolate. And this can be messy and crunchy, but you can start to see that it's all coming together and it's smelling really nice. Okay, so our last step before we put it in the fridge, we've got to put them in our cupcake cases, and that can be a bit messy too, but let's do that quickly now, okay? Okay, so let's pop them into our cupcake cases. So you're going to take a spoon. You can see Winston in the corner, he really wants some. And we're going to pop them into the cases and make sure there's enough chocolate that it all sticks together. Because when you put them in the fridge, they're going to go nice and cold and they're going to all stick together. Okay. But they're also going to taste super good. These are going to go in the fridge and they're going to cool down, and then I will come back and show you them when they're all finished. But I wanted to remind you, do you remember when we did the sticky icky sins and how God could clean away all that sticky icky mess? Well, this is a different type of mess. It's not a sin mess, but sometimes our lives can feel very messy, confusing. There's lots of things going on, and sometimes we don't think there's any way that good can come of it. But these show us that even though you've got some confusing things like ingredients that don't seem to work together, and even though it was a messy process, I've got chocolate everywhere, something good is going to come out of it. So we can trust God with our lives when things get messy and confusing and weird, that God is going to do something really good with it. I'm going to come back and show you them when they're all nice and ready, and then hopefully you'll have an opportunity to make some at home. And when you eat your Rice Krispie treats, you can remember that God is going to do really good things no matter what your situation. If it's messy, if it's weird, if it's crazy, if it's confusing, God can use it for good. Hi everyone, so it's actually the next day and I have all of my chocolate crispy cakes. So, we're going to open it up. So when they're all done, they're going to look like this. I don't know if you can see, but they're all in one solid lump. So out of the cornflakes and the chocolate and the messiness, it came this wonderful thing that actually tastes really good. Are you ready? We're going to try a little bit. It's so nice and so yummy. I hope you have fun making this recipe in the half term. And then I will see you guys in a few weeks for some more Sunday school videos. Take care everyone, have a lovely half term. Bye.